What's going on, Wix Nation? MPS here from Wix Training Academy, and today we're back with another how to build an online store video in this series. And we will be covering kind of your tips for getting things set up and getting successful and also accepting payments here on Wix. Those are crucial beginning steps to making sure you're set up for success with your online store. That being said, I'm excited to dive into today's content, but do me a quick favor, a few quick things. Number one, drop a like down below. Number two, if you're not already subscribed here on the channel, make sure you scroll down, hit that subscribe button, and turn those bell notifications on so you never miss any content here on the channel. You've seen all the exciting things happening. You see Sarah is here and active on the channel now too. She's a new content creator on the channel. Lots of fun things happening. So make sure you're subscribed. And if you want free Wix training content, go to the link in the description below and go register for Wix Training Academy completely free. All right, guys, without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into it. Okay, so in this video, as I told you, we're going to really work on getting payments set up and accepting payments, and I'm going to get you equipped with a couple tools for success before starting into that. So first and foremost, I just want to direct you to the screen that we're going to go for today. If you're in your Wix dashboard, you're going to go down to Settings, and then you're going to see E-commerce and Finance, and you're going to click Accept Payments. Now, before I go into the different payment methods and how to accept payments here on Wix, a couple things I want to make sure is clear. You see there's a banner up here at the top. This is first and foremost. You have to make sure you've got a Wix e-commerce plan to be able, e-commerce hosting plan to be able to accept payments on your Wix website. Without that, you will be unable to accept payments on Wix. You need to make sure you've got that. If you're a legitimate business, guys, this isn't really a worry. This is a traditional step. It's a hosting plan. It's just you need the e-commerce plan in order to accept payments on Wix. Make sure you do that if you haven't done that already. Next, I need to give a quick shout out to our sponsor of today's video, and this is actually a tool that you should really make sure that you get familiar with and really have when you're setting up your e-commerce and online store in Wix, which is you need to make sure you've got some level of bookkeeping and accounting for your online store. Listen, in the e-commerce world, in today's digital world, I see way too often where people start to get into risky tax trouble because they thought, oh, well, I mean, I'm on e-commerce. It's you know, taxes don't know, or you don't really understand the taxes, or whatever it may be, and they get into tax trouble. That's the last thing you want to do. I know this sounds like not a very fun step to set up, but let me tell you, it will be when you realize either the savings you can have on taxes and the trouble it saves you from. So when it comes to making sure you've got bookkeeping and accounting, today's video is sponsored by Awesome. They're a market-leading e-commerce and bookkeeping software and accounting solution. And actually, their app, it integrates with any e-commerce selling platform you use. In this example, Wix, and it gives you direct access to a dedicated accountant, as well as a snapshot overview of your financial position, all in one easy-to-use app. It's really, really great. Right now, it's a UK e-commerce area. It's growing really, really quickly. So what I'm going to encourage you to do is head to the link down in the description below. You can use that link. You'll get access to an exclusive discount through the referral link that I'm providing you down in the description. You're not going to want to miss out on that. They're running some really good deals right now, and this is something you guys need. So really, please don't forget about this. Make sure you get access to this, you get this set up, you get this under control. It's something you're going to thank me for later down the road. So head over to the link down in the description below. Awesome. You'll get an exclusive discount through my referral link. And you guys kind of saw what was on screen there, kind of the demo of their platform. It's really easy to use, and it's really useful. So those are the first two things you need when kind of getting started with your e-commerce store on Wix. The last thing I want to touch on is you need to be able to accept payments here on Wix. And here's the good news. there are now plenty of payment methods that you can use here on Wix. So first and foremost, I'm just going to run through these briefly with you, okay? So I'm not going to do an exact breakdown of each of these. I'll put a link or a card up above where I did do an exact breakdown of each of these different payment methods. I want to at least run through them with you so you get familiar with them, so that way you can make an educated decision on what different payment methods, if multiple or if any, you're going to use on your Wix e-commerce store. So first and foremost is Wix Payments itself. So this is literally Wix's internal payment processing system that they built. It's nifty, it's easy to use, it's integrated right into the platform. Make sure you've got all of your business information set up, your EIN, all that good stuff, so you can set up Wix Payments. This will allow you to take all major debit and credit cards. It will also allow you to take Apple Pay. So this is kind of like your universal payment processor right here. It's easy to use, and really you can get by with just solely using this if you wanted to for your payment processor. However, if you wanted to have a variety of different payment options available to your customers, you can also use something like PayPal, and PayPal is very straightforward. You can also take debit and credit cards through PayPal, or you can use PayPal directly to complete transactions. So that's an option as well. You can take manual forms of payment, so maybe you're not actually collecting debit or credit card, any virtual digital transactions. Maybe you're actually taking manual forms of payment. You can do that and mark things sold. And then now, when you click see more payment options, this is where the rubber hits the road. Wix has really expanded these, which is really cool. So you've got an option like Pay Safe Cash. This is basically allowing your customers to pay easily and securely from purchases. It's more of a safe way of purchasing. You can explore this further. Then these are the big ones that I've seen really start to blow up as of lately. Things like Afterpay, Affirm, and Klarna. These are big ones. So it's basically like the buy now, pay later, and broken into payments that are interest free. So for example, Afterpay, they could buy now and their order is broken into 4 different installments with no interest charge. As the business side of me looks at this, I don't know how a company is making money by not charging interest and extending credit. That's still slightly a mystery to me. Obviously, they've got their model dialed in some way. And I'm not huge on extending huge bouts of credit, but that's okay. Your customers, it makes it easier for them to get started and easier to buy your product. And that's what you're looking to do as a website and business owner, e-commerce store owner. So I understand that. So you got Afterpay, you've got Affirm. If you're actually in person, in store, you got a POS, a point of sale system, just like when you go to the coffee shops and you put in your card and then you can, click on 15% payment because you're tipping them, and we're tipping every job nowadays. Anyway, so that's your point of sale. Pinwheel, this will allow you to actually accept cryptocurrency and different card pay or coin payments. That's really cool. Klarna, very similar to the buy now, pay later. Split It. This allows you to basically buy now, pay later, split it into different, this says up to 24 interest-free payments, which is crazy. And then you've got a bunch of other things, Crypto by Pinwheel, Nuve, Sezzle, Alipay, Evergreen Payments. There's a ton of them you can see. And you can even use third-party debit and credit card providers such as Stripe, Square, Braintree, Priority Payments, Pinwheel, Authorize.net. So you have no shortage of payment options when it comes to Wix. Like, you literally have no reason to not being able to accept payments on Wix. You just need to make sure your site is upgraded. You got a business and e-commerce plan. Make sure to go check out Awesome, link in the description below. Guys, I know that sounds like a boring, minute step, but please don't skip over it. You're going to thank yourself later, so that way you don't get into any accounting trouble, especially in the e-commerce world. It can be tricky, so make sure you get that straightened out and then choose one of these payment methods for getting started. But that is it. I hope this has provided you a pretty good outlook in terms of kind of e-commerce and accepting payments to getting started on your Wix e-commerce store. Outside of that, I hope you guys have an excellent rest of your day. If you haven't already, make sure you like this video, comment down below, let me know if you enjoyed. Hit that subscribe button and turn those bell notifications on if you're not already part of our Wix Training community. We're the largest Wix Training community on the internet. I would love for you to be a part of it. We're Wix Nation, one big family. And all it takes is that one little click of the subscribe button, and it makes a huge difference to us. And I'm hoping that all the content makes a huge difference to you. And there's a lot of fun stuff happening. And if you want some free Wix training content, link in the description below. Head over to Wix Training Academy, sign up, register for free. You're all good to go. I appreciate you watching. Catch you on the next one.